Hey, all right. Okay, so, my bike parts, they're almost in. They're in Alaska somewhere. We're making progress. I mean, not we're making progress. We still have to do stuff. And that stuff is going to be, like hooking up, the new battery mount inside of this bad boy. Okay, so inside of here we have an old battery mount. We're switching this one out so that we can put another 52 volt mount on there, which is different from this one, but still different from this one. So we're going to clip ends and do butt splices, mount it on there, and then set it up so that it can hook up to a Y splice, and then from there we'll be able to hook it up to our main input, to the battery, to the motor, and then we're golden, sort of. Some of the things that we also have to do today, I say we have to do these today. There was an earthquake. It shook me out of bed, and like a troll that I am, I came out from underneath my bridge and decided to work on my bike, which is what all trolls do when they're woken up by a cataclysmic event. So we got some staples. We'll address our sagging interior to our fine workshop and get that going. We don't need headroom if we don't work in here, right? And then from there, yeah, we could get this battery mount set up. We could switch out the tires. We got all new tires to put on here. So instead of running slicks that we've turned our tires into, we'll have some Dobby stuff. And yeah, I think that's a good start. We could clean the bike parts that are left. This thing's nasty. So we can possibly get some stuff done, fight off some spiders, clean up all of our tools, sort out all the bolts and nuts and washers that we just threw in a giant pile, because once the new parts get in, we're gonna have to figure out how to hook everything back up again. I think we could do it, but we'll see. This could be, one of those, yeah, exciting. All right. Let's do this. GoPro, do that thing where you stop recording. Thank you. GoPro, stop capture. Okay, so we've done some cleaning and stapled up some stuff and fought off a herd of spiders. I tell you what, man, Daddy Longlegs, they when they explode, they are juicy and they stink, boy. Woo! So we're at the point where we're going to be going ahead and switching these ones out. So I'm just gonna be butt splicing these together. I got soldering that I could do as well, but preserve the length, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, we're just gonna cut this bad boy here, the original, and cut this new one here, and then we'll add another section of butt splices to it, because we're fancy. And then we're gonna go ahead and just bolt it in to the bucket, and where the other old one was. This is not the first time that I've done this. And from there, we should be good to go. That should be the easy part of putting the part back on, to make it so that we could do 2 at a time. I also scored, I forgot that I did myself a favor and ordered me some more tubing, and I'm gonna get this set up so that the top chain that's coming off the front of the bike doesn't rub on my pants as I go to work. I've been looking for a set of rain pants, or like at least a leg guard or something like that, that would just solve that issue But I have been extremely unable to figure that one out due to my massive girth. And when you're looking up clothes and you have to type in size earth to signify your girth, that could be an issue. Got all the tools sorted out, got all the bolts and washers and stuff stashed away. I got all my tool bags clear of spiders. Man, I should have just closed those bad boys before I was done. And yeah, let's get this project going. You know, cleaning up is part of the project. So yeah, GoPro, do that thing where you stop capturing me. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you may come across a moment where your bolts won't be able to clear the battery slide as it's coming in. And I was thinking I might have to MacGyver one of the old mounts to make it work. And as I started taking apart one of the older mounts, because I was all like, I need the deeper recessed one that was on one of the older ones, and I need to put it on the newer one. And I figured, let's see if that works. Well, when I slid this bad boy, when I took out the guts, these here, and I slid this bad boy out, I found out that some brilliant genius engineer decided to make it so that it's shallow on one end and not shallow on the other. And so the new one that I was trying to put on, it was set this way. I just flipped it up this way, put the old one back together for parts as usual, and slid this bad boy on there, and the bolt actually clears the battery slide now ever so closely. If it backs out a little bit, it'll snag, and then I'll fight and scream at it for a while. But I know why. It's because it's got a little bit of extra girth on the top. I could probably grind these down, maybe. I wouldn't coming into an issue. It's closely clears it. I don't know. Might not be too big of a deal, but get it just right. If it's super flat, yeah, it's good to go. But anyway, you come across this issue, you can take this apart, flip this bad boy over, you don't have no issue anymore. I was worried for a moment, but I'm not anymore. GoPro, stop capture. GoPro, the capturing is done. Yet, stop. No more capture. Stop capture. Well, it looks like I've reached the end of the things that I can do, sort of, kind of, till I get the rest of the parts and I can size things and actually try things out and make sure it actually works and see if it blows up. And if that happens, I hope I have like the wherewithal to have gotten the camera and stuff ready so that I can at least film it, you know. You're going to watch everything go up in smoke. You might as well watch it a few more times. That's always good. In the end, I don't know, my lighting is dead, so we're just going natural. We have two ends coming out of the center. We have a glove, a vinyl love glove, that's that they come out of the thumb or whatever of the glove, and I just have the excess on the other one zip tied up for now because I want to see if it actually works before I make any other final adjustments. You're not going to be able to see it when I tilt this up, but you know what? They're both attached in there. It's dark. I guess I could do this. I was cooking spider stuff. I'm not gonna lie. You can't really see with this light anyway. Matte gas doesn't do very good for lighting an area up. But there's two battery slides mounted with their ends coming out this end. Those ends that are coming out, they're going to hook up to they're going to hook up to these here. So one will be blap, the other one will be blammo, and then these will they'll come down to a single one here. This single one here hooks up to the one up there in the front of the bike, and then there we go. That should be twice the amount of available battery power usage for us. And we got all of our tools put away in our giant bag of tools. I like the bag of tools, not a box of tools. You know, it's cooler this way, right? And yeah, things are cleaned up, ready to go. Fought off lots of spiders in here. Holy smokes. I thought that the daddy longlegs smelled bad, but man, I tell you what, those barking spiders are just brutal in here. So we're going to get out of here. Even though it's an open area, there was a very good fire hazard chance just messing around with the nap gas and stuff like that. So I think we're done. We've run out of power. One of the other things that we can do before the bike parts get here, which should be soon. I mean, I haven't even checked the tracking, so I'm guessing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. One of those days, and then we'll see about hooking it up on the weekend, I guess, and going from there. It shouldn't be too much more. We just got to hook the brakes up and size up the cables and see if and we got brand new chains for everything. We got tons and tons of chains. Holy smokes, it is off the chains. Like, we were experimenting with chains, and then we just ordered a bunch more. This is enough to choke a donkey, and then this is enough to choke all the donkey's friends. And yeah, we got all the chain rings for that we were going to fix these ourselves, but we couldn't even get the thing apart in the end, and that's why we sent it back to Utah. So we got these brand new ones here to replace, and maybe we can get to these ones in the future, but I don't know if we will. It's going to be exciting, to say the least, and then it's going to be sad, to say the most. So I'm not even sure if I'm in frame, but yeah, I think we're done here. We'll close up shop, stop, drop, open up shop, and whoa, yeah, I guess we're done. GoPro, stop capture. GoPro, stop capture. Okay, and one last thing, just in case I don't see you again. Do I kind of look like George R.R. Martin? No? Okay. Just a thought. I guess I don't have the suspenders on right now. But if I did... Alright, GoPro. Stop capture. Capture, stop. GoPro, stop capture. Oh, and I forgot one more thing before I go. And just in case I don't make another video, no more updates, and I don't finish this project, the next person that inherits this thing, good luck. All right, GoPro, stop capture.